What's up?
What do we got here?
We're continuing the trend on going west. Now we're going West Coast all the way.
I like it.
All the way. So I stumbled across this guy probably about
Sonoma.
2 or 3 years ago. Yeah. And I absolutely fell in love with this brand.
Love the
Incredible art, right?
Oh, so
like
good.
super cool. Redwood Empire is the name of the brand, and they've got these three are the ones that you can find.
Okay.
So
They have more?
They have more, but a lot of them are like California only.
Oh, really?
But this is they've got a bourbon, a rye, and then this is their blend, this is the ticket right
That's
here.
the one, the blue
This
bottle?
one's pretty incredible. Yeah.
Emerald Giant, Pipe Dream. What's that one?
Lost Monarch.
Lost Monarch.
Yep. Bottled.
How much we talking here?
Like $37, all for all three. Not for all three together.
Gotcha.
Each. Yeah. Aged at least 3 years. Let's see what this one says.
At least 4 years, this one.
Okay. So it says that this is distilled. These are all blends, and this one says it's distilled in California, Indiana, Kentucky, and Tennessee. So they are sourcing this from all over the country.
Oh, so this is like...
It's not just MGP. It's...
So this is a little smokehouse or smoke wagon type of operation.
Yeah. Yeah, they're sourcing it from, but not just MGP from Indiana. They're getting it from all over the place.
All right.
So let's start with the bourbon.
Let's give one a go here.
Bourbon is 90 proof. And I have not tried the rye or the bourbon. I've just tried the blend, which is like I said, just so full of flavor.
Pipe Dream Bourbon Whiskey.
Mm-hmm. When Jim and I were just in Missouri for the Bass Pro event, I found a limited edition, and I don't even remember what it was called, but it had like a grizzly bear on it. We tried it. It's insane.
Huh.
I didn't even know that they had like limited editions. It's good.
It's really good.
Not like the most like flavor explosion bourbon I've ever had,
Smooth.
but like cinnamon, a little spicy, little fruity.
I mean, $37.
I know, right? Like,
I could get with
and it's
this
a
one.
great trio to have on the shelf.
It is. It's a pretty bottle. Looks good. I'm a fan. That's the problem with this show. Like, there's too many bourbons to buy.
I know, right? But it's also a good problem to have. You never run out. I mean, the rate at which my bar has exploded since we started this show, I'm not mad about it. I'm gonna be honest with you. All right, let's go to the rye. This rye, same thing, 90 proof. And this one's distilled in California and Indiana. So like MGP and then a California distillery, which is very fascinating. They actually have a Sonoma distilling out there in Napa. I went to it last time I was out there, and
Like how many? I mean, there's so many more bourbons now than there used to be.
well, it's just that's the cool thing is that everyone's so attached to the Kentucky bourbon.
Yeah.
But like you've got all these people. I mean, to me, one of the most popular, most famous bourbons out of all these is Kentucky Owl. And that was literally Dixon Dedman, who's the guy who started it. He literally did blending. I mean, he just took a bunch of barrels. Now he's taken stuff from like Kentucky and blending it. But that I feel like that's what kind of kick-started the whole,
Anyone can do it kind of
anyone can do it, kind of the, gosh, what am I trying to say? What are like all these beers that they're coming out with that are like the local,
thing. Craft.
craft. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's like the craft beer, but now it's craft bourbon. And people are taking all these. I mean, again, obviously, we're huge Smoke Wagon fans.
Yep.
It's like there are these artists that are taking these flavors, and
It's an art.
it is. All right, rye time.
Emerald Giant Rye Whiskey.
Here we go.
Let's give her a go.
Interesting.
I tell you what,
Very interesting.
I wasn't a big rye fan, but since we've been doing this, ryes are kind of my jam now.
You're kind of coming over to the rye
I
side,
am.
huh? Like that.
Do you like ryes too?
I go for ryes if I need to slow down because I can't drink them as fast as regular bourbon.
Oh, I can drink them all as
Because
fast.
they're smokier, so it's like it slows me down.
That's why so the smokiness.
Usually, though, when you're at the point where you want to slow down, you don't slow down. Yeah.
That's true.
That's when you do that last pour that's a half a cup. Here, I'm gonna do one more and I'm gonna be done for the night.
I start with some rye drinks at dinner,
Sure.
so that way I'm not like crush.
Yeah.
If it's bourbon, it's like just how did that? I'm ordering my second drink and people are taking their first sip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, with a rye, like with that smokiness, with a rye, that's why I'm almost always using rye for old fashions.
Old fashions.
By the way, have you seen? Next time we do one of these, I want to get one of those. Have you seen those like the smokers where you put the glass?
I have
over it?
one.
You've got one? Okay, we got to do that on the
Yeah,
next one.
I have one here.
Okay. We got to do an old fashioned.
Somewhere.
We'll do like 3 ryes, and we'll because I've never tried one of those before.
What?
You get so much free shit, you don't even know where it is.
It's around.
Incredible.
At some point, we're gonna have to introduce the
5 of those. So don't accept them.
Lost Monarch. This is my favorite. Of course, I haven't had those other two. Big fan. This one is.
This is your jam?
This is my jam. This
Okay.
is like whenever I see a bottle like under $40, which, like I said, this is like usually 37 to 39. It's awesome. It's like a red blend wine. It's got a little bit of everything that you want in it. It doesn't taste like wine, I'm saying, but it's just like it's.
It looks kind of like wine.
Yeah. It's so good. I think these are all 90 proof.
Gosh, you guys are gonna make me an alcoholic. Between beer and bourbon.
Hey, next time, you know what we need to do? We need to get the 3 of us to do a bourbon barrel aged beer episode.
That's a good idea.
We'll mix it all together.
That's a really good idea.
The Kentucky ales.
Yeah.
All right, bottoms up.
Wow.
Caramel spice. It's like cinnamon caramel. It's got, definitely caramel forward.
There you go. A little warm, but doesn't burn.
Also has been sitting in my car for the last hour, and it's 100 degrees outside.
But
So
I mean, that stuff's really good.
It's awesome.
You should get some of this.
yeah, it's fantastic.
I want to stop at the store and want to leave.
I've seen that label. I never got it.
I've never got them. I've always looked at the bottom and been like, this bottle is really cool. I wonder if it's any good.
It is so
And
good.
now I know.
I still think that one's my favorite out of the 3,
It's definitely.
but like totally,
You're good.
yeah, amazing.
You're really good. Really good.
Amazing. Great stuff
like
coming
that.
out of
I like that
California.
one. Yeah, usually not a California fan in general, but
They do have
I've had some
In-N-Out.
bad luck dealing with that stage.
Wait, are you an In-N-Out fan?
Huh?
Are you an In-N-Out burger fan?
I think it's overrated.
Really?
Yeah.
Favorite fast food burger place? Don't
Don't
say Whataburger.
No, not what. I mean, I don't eat them anymore. I mean, we go to
Right.
Waffle House at night.
Much better for you than an In-N-Out.
I mean, if I had to pick one, Burger King.
That's the worst
Wow.
one.
Is it?
That is the worst burger.
What's your pick?
When's the last time you had Burger King?
A long time.
Yeah.
What's your pick?
Still the best ever.
Just spit it out.
There's a reason.
Here we go with the
Can we
story.
do this?
The best ever is a fresh, good Big Mac.
Jeez. Anyway.
If we're in town,
But it's hard to find because mostly they suck now.
yeah.
They definitely suck.
But back when McDonald's
No. Back in the day, the Big Mac was the jam.
That's what I'm talking
It was So you want the old school Big Mac,
Yes.
Not
went
this-
to where they were like busy.
not the little one that they put
Yeah.
out. No.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking
What's your
That's-
what's
That's
yours?
why I had to tell a story.
it's a tough tie. Like if
I
we're
could've told
talking
it faster.
Tennessee only, I would say it's a tough tie between a double quarter pounder with cheese and Sonic.
Sonic. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, Sonic's worse than Burger King. Double quarter pounder with cheese is. I mean, that's probably your best bang for the buck.
Yeah. I mean, it's so good. I don't like all the other stuff on it. I like it pretty pure and simple. I like the cheese, the lettuce, and the meat, and we're good.
Who I was just in Chicago, and a buddy of mine, his brother, doesn't like condiments. It's like literally eats his burgers just plain. Like we'll just get a hot dog and a bun and eat it. I'm like, you're a psychopath.
Can't do it.
No.
There's something wrong with you for sure.
That's what I thought.
All right.
Anyway,
well, In-N-Out Burger still, but maybe overrated, but better than any of the burgers we just talked about.
You think it's much different than Johnny Rockets?
I think it's the same.
Totally different. Okay, we're done.
We're done.
Hey,
We're
to
done,
California. Redwood Empire, awesome.
Not California, to Redwood Empire.
Yeah, Redwood Empire.
California.